Hi, welcome to Holistically Healthy. I'm Kara, and I'm a wife, a mom, a teacher, and a certified integrative holistic health coach. I own Holistically Yours Health and Wellness, and I have additional certifications in behavioral analysis, detoxification, and hormone health. I love all things health and fitness, but you won't find any fad diets or magic pills here. Join me as we achieve wellness that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Get ready to discover how eating healthy can be simple and delicious, and how making realistic, sustainable shifts will empower you to achieve all of your health goals. From creative ways to incorporate more whole foods into your diet, to finding joy in movement and practicing mindfulness, together we will navigate the confusing world of nutrition and empower you to take control of your health. And I'll be here to support you every step of the way. So grab your coffee, your laundry basket, or your car keys, and let's dive in. Today, I want to talk about something that doesn't get enough attention when it comes to weight loss and health goals: mindset. Not just any mindset, though, more specifically, your identity. Because here's what I see all the time with clients, and maybe you can relate. I know that this used to be me. You feel like you're doing all the right things. You're trying to eat better. You're trying to move more. You're trying to manage your stress, but you're still inconsistent because it still feels hard. Like you're constantly starting over. And often it's not because you don't know what to do. It's because of your identity. You don't see yourself as the person who does those things yet. We're taught weight loss is about willpower, discipline, following the perfect plan. Not only weight loss, but any kind of behavior change, really, right? If you want to just be healthier, if you want to reduce your inflammation, it's all about weight loss. It's all about willpower, discipline, and following the perfect plan. But real lasting change, any kind of change, doesn't come from forcing behaviors. It comes from who you believe you are. If you're still thinking, I want to be healthier, I want to lose weight, I want to be less stressed, that subtly places health in the future. Think about that for a second. All those I want tos, that means you're going to be healthier when you achieve that end product, right? You're going to be successful when you achieve that end product. But when your health or your goals or whatever it may be lives in the future, your actions tend to stay inconsistent here and now in the present. Your brain is always waiting for someday when life slows down, someday when motivation hits, someday when you feel ready. But people who reach their goals don't wait to act. Healthy people don't wait to act healthy. They act healthy because that's who they believe they are. So they have that identity shift. They believe they are already healthy. They do the things that healthy people do. So I want you to consider something. Instead of saying, I want to be a healthy person, try saying, I am a healthy person, and this is what I do. That one sentence changes everything, because when you identify as a healthy person, you don't debate whether to move your body. You just do it. You don't overthink eating vegetables. It's a normal part of your day. You don't see habits as punishment. They're a part of who you are. A healthy person moves their body. A healthy person eats protein. A healthy person drinks water, prioritizes sleep, strength trains 2 to 3 times a week, manages their stress the best that they can. None of this is done perfectly, but it's done consistently. So my question for you is, what does a healthy person look like to you? Or the person that, you want to be? What does a person who has lost 10, 20 pounds look like? What do they physically look like? What do their actions look like? What do their habits look like? What do their day-to-day activities look like? What's going on in their brain? What does that look like? And this is where this really gets personal, right? Let's use the example of a healthy person again. A healthy person might look different to you than it does to someone else. And that's okay. That's important. That's how it should be. And that's why I encourage you to actually pause and ask yourself all of these questions. You can journal about it. You can meditate on it. You can make a simple list. You can just sit quietly and think about it. But ask yourself, how does she move her body? How does she eat? How does she speak to herself? How does she handle stress? How does she recover when she falls off track? And start seeing that person as you. You are that person. Not later, not after you lose the weight, not after you're perfect. Now. You are healthy. And this is where I feel so many people kind of go wrong, for lack of a better word. They identify what a healthy person does, and then they try to do everything at once. That never works. Instead, look at your list. Choose 1 or 2 behaviors that align with the identity you want to embody. So, for example, a healthy person eats protein at every meal. You're going to eat protein at breakfast. A healthy person strength trains. You're going to strength train once a week. A healthy person drinks water. You're going to add 1 extra bottle per day. You see what I mean here? Like, we're not overhauling everything because that's not going to work, but small actions done consistently reinforce that identity. And every time you act in an alignment with your identity, that creates momentum and builds that trust in your brain. The key piece and the most important part is that you can't just do the habits. You have to think like the person you're becoming. So instead of saying, I'm trying to eat better, say, I eat this way because I'm a healthy person. Have conversations about it. Talk to your friends about it. Not, oh yeah, I'm trying to add vegetables to my breakfast every day. No, I add vegetables to my breakfast every day because I'm healthy and this is what I enjoy. Instead of saying I have to work out, say I move my body because that's what I do. The language you use matters. Both your self-talk and the language that you put out for everyone to hear, right? Your thoughts matter. Your identity matters. And this isn't pretending or faking confidence. It's intentional alignment. And I can almost guarantee this. When your identity, well, I can guarantee this. Not almost, there's no almost about it. I can guarantee this. When your identity and your actions match, that goal becomes easier. The consistency becomes more natural, and health stops feeling like a constant uphill battle. So if weight loss or being healthy has felt hard, frustrating, or inconsistent for you, I want you to know you're not broken, you're not failing, you don't need more discipline, you might just need a new lens to look through. So start seeing yourself as a healthy person you are, and then ask, what would this healthy person do? Not everything, just one thing. Because when you change how you see yourself, everything else follows. Thank you so much for being here and listening today. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with a friend who's been feeling stuck or discouraged. And remember, you don't become healthy after you reach your goals. You reach your goals because you choose to live like a healthy person now. So take a deep breath, be gentle with yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be doable. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this helpful, share it with a mom friend who's ready to add a little more ease into their day. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any episodes, and if this resonated with you, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a review. It will help other busy moms like you find my content. You can also follow me on Instagram at holisticallyfitandhealthy for more health and wellness tips. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.